Hey everyone, it's Amy Sherman from MLive, and I'm about to do my pick for Michigan Beer of the Week. I came back to Frankenmuth on our search for Michigan's best fried chicken. Make sure you check out all the articles we put up this week on our search because we ate a lot of fried chicken. So we need to take a break. So we stopped in Frankenmuth at Frankenmuth Brewery, and I haven't been here for a couple years. I taped my show, The Great American Brew Trail, here a few years ago. John and I visited on our search for Michigan's best brewery as well. But they have some big changes underfoot here, and I'm really excited to share them with you. We've got a new head brewer here at Frankenmuth, Steve Bruszka. You have brewed all over the place.
All over the place.
And I was joking with you earlier, but it probably won't be a joke to some of you guys, that Steve actually got his start brewing at Bell's way back in the 90s. So he is truly old school, which I appreciate because I'm old school too. But you've brewed all over. Where else have you taken your craft to?
I actually spent a year in Alaska doing some beverage consulting there, and I spent almost 8 years in Wisconsin.
Where did you brew there?
At Potosi Brewing Company and also at Oso Brewing Company.
So you've got, what is that, 20 years experience of brewing?
20 years, absolutely.
Wow. So why did you want to come back to Michigan, and why did you choose Frankenmuth as the place to brew your craft?
You know, I grew up in Michigan. I love the Michigan craft beer scene. When I lived in Wisconsin, we had Great Lakes every single month. Check it out, see who's doing what, and it's a great beer state. I couldn't be happier.
That's kind of exciting to hear. How do we compare when you're traveling around the country? How is Michigan perceived outside of the state?
You know, Michigan perceived outside of the state is a very, very strong beer state. I mean, I would put it up there with Colorado and California and Washington and Oregon any day of the week.
Cheers to that, Michigan drinkers. No, it is pretty exciting because sometimes we get wrapped up in the fact that we feel we have a pretty great craft beer state, but to hear it from somebody who's been traveling outside is pretty cool. So what you have going on here at Frankenmuth, you have transformed this place and the beer scene at Frankenmuth. So tell me a little bit about what your vision is for Frankenmuth.
My vision for Frankenmuth is to make not only traditional German beers, but also bring the craft beer back to an old German brewery.
So you've got still styles like Kolsch on.
We do.
You have award-winning, you just told me what were your other awards.
Award-winning for the Dunkel and also for the Hefeweizen.
So still great German beers, but yet you've got some big fatty IPAs, you've got some Belgiums, you've got some...
Yeah, we've got everything. We've got Doppelbock. We just currently went off. We have a jalapeno blonde, which is delicious.
Spicy like me. Well, one thing that kind of blew my mind is every time I come to Frankenmuth before, there were about, 7 or 8 beers that were on tap, and they were always exactly the same. They never changed. There weren't really ever a lot of specials. And now you have how many beers on tap?
We have 20 beers currently on tap that we
Oh my gosh. That's crazy. That's a really big change for Frankenmuth. Well, I'm excited to possibly try them all while I'm here. But to pick our beer of the week, so our Michigan beer of the week, Steve's going to pick it for us. It is...
We are currently drinking this right now, the Tangerine IPA.
And tell me about this beer, because at first I was like, oh, it's a fruity beer. I'm not so sure if I'm gonna want to drink this.
Well,
but
you know, maybe we can do a little taste here and check out.
Maybe I already tasted one.
So this is an IPA first. It has the aroma is of a West Coast IPA, dry hop with Citra and Centennial hops. And then it'll have a very IPA middle, it'll have a little malty background, but then at the very end, the tangerine concentrate erases all of that bitterness off your palate until the next sip. So
Exactly what he said. Exactly what he said. That is my review for the Michigan Beer of the Week. It is definitely, first and foremost, all IPA.
Yes.
Which I think is what I really like about it. But then you're right, that orange the tangerine kind of smooths it out at the back end. And I think I asked you earlier if this would count as my breakfast orange juice, and you said yes, it would.
Absolutely.
So I am winning all day long. So pick out your Michigan Beer of the Week, the Tangerino from Frankenmuth Brewery. You can get it in a bottle at the brewery if you want, or on tap. Is this one in distribution?
That one is in distribution.
Oh, so you can maybe get it some other places too. Check it out. Check out their Facebook page and your website.
Yes, frankenmuthbrewery.com.
And be sure to come try Steve's new beers at Frankenmuth Brewery.